Everyone, it's Charlton. There are three different homicides outside of Phoenix, Arizona that the police have linked together, and possibly a fourth that happened over the course of just 2 days. Starting with this person here, who's a famous forensic psychiatrist. His name is Steven Pitt, and I wasn't aware of him, but apparently he worked on the JonBenet Ramsey case, Columbine shootings, and other famous murder cases. Um, but he was reportedly gunned down outside of his office at around 5:30 on Thursday. It was reported that there was a loud argument, and then people heard shots, and he was killed. So somebody must have gotten a look at the person, though, from at least a distance, because a sketch was provided of this right here. And but then the very next day, Friday, around 2 p.m., two other homicides took place. Two paralegals were killed, and their identities have been it's Valerie Sharp and Laura Anderson. They both were paralegals at Burt Feldman and Grenier, and their office was in an office park not far from where Steven Pitt works. And they were gunned down inside of the law office. One of the two was able to make it outside, even though she was shot in the head, and flagged down like a bus driver or a limo driver, something like that, who called 911, and she died at the hospital. Um, and they're pictured in this right here. Forgive me, I don't know. Top left is Laura Anderson, and this is Valerie Sharp, and that's Steven Pitt. And again, that's the sketch that was provided, I believe, from his killing, his shooting, his homicide. And then about 6 hours later, at around, or no, about, excuse me, another 10 hours later, at around 12:10 or midnight, just after midnight, Friday, which would be Saturday early morning, a fourth homicide took place, which was Marshall Levine. Now, the police haven't definitively linked this to the other three, but the three they have, and they haven't said why. They're not saying how they know those three are connected, and it's very possible they're investigating whether or not this fourth one is connected to the other three. Excuse me. So, but they've provided. There's two different rewards outstanding: an $11,000 and a $10,000 reward for anything leading to this person's arrest. For a total of $21,000. But the New York Times almost leads you to believe that they have a suspect. It says the double homicide occurred at the law office, the police said, adding that there was a suspect, though they did not provide a name. So it's a little confusing to me. On Saturday, Scottsdale Police Department announced in another statement, our investigation has determined that this double homicide is related to the shooting of Steven Pitt, the famous forensic psychiatrist. The Scottsdale Police Department also announced it was investigating a fourth homicide in the area. The police responded to a call just after midnight Saturday about a shooting at a business approximately halfway between the other killings, said Sergeant Benjamin Hoster. The police did not know whether that shooting was related to the previous two attacks. As of late Saturday, he said the department had not confirmed the deceased man's identity, but it has been confirmed since then as Marshall Levine, and he's a hypnotherapist and life coach. So it's a famous forensic psychiatrist, two paralegals, and a hypnotherapist and life coach. But we don't know if the fourth shooting is connected to the other three. But the police have connected the three. They've publicly said this. Now, in the same Heavy.com piece, it says one of the local reporters for Fox 10 Phoenix is reporting that the suspect is a local attorney, although police have not confirmed this. And Stephanie Oakley is the local reporter they're referring to, and that's this woman here, who's been covering this. So, but that hasn't been confirmed. It's you know, it's pretty remarkable, and it's just it's developing very quickly. So I think that's pretty much the extent of it. Here's the like a map. I mean, the the murders that took place on Friday, the two paralegals at around 2 p.m., and then 6 miles from there was where the male was shot 10 hours later at 12:10 a.m. Saturday early morning. And then it looks like not far from there is where Dr. Pitts, Steven Pitts, was shot on Thursday around 5:30 or 5:23 p.m. It's you know, and again, it's just not clear whether or not they actually have a suspect in mind or not. It seemed by the New York Times that they did, but and they have a pretty good sketch of him there. I mean, we don't know if that's accurate or not, but I don't know. So that's the story there, man. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.